And we're not the brokerage that's going to get to be billionaires off of it, right? Like, we're never going to be a billionaire off of Iron Valley real estate. But we were all realtors, and we got fed up with everybody taking all of our money on our hard work. And that was the whole reason why when we went to go open, very true.
That's really cool.
When we started this, we looked at a lot of different brokerages, and this one made it easy for the agent to make money. We'll never get rich off of it.
Right.
But we will be able to help agents and guide agents and give them training. And my favorite thing in life is see someone that walks into my door that has no idea how to sell a house, but they've got the real estate license.
Yep. And a smile. I'm ready. What's up, Camden County? You are catching episode 111 of the Get In Your Business podcast. I'm your host, Alison Shores with the Camden County Chamber of Commerce. This Get In Your Business podcast is made possible by our Chairman Circle sponsors, Georgia Power Company, Lockheed, Comcast, Georgia's Own Credit Union, Sparklight, Plug Power, St. Mary's, DDA, TDS Telecom, and Ameris Bank. Thank you to all of our sponsors. All right, guys, today I've got one of my newer friends in the studio. Her name is Leslie, and she is from Iron Valley Real Estate, Coastal Georgia. Look at me, nailing it.
She got it, girl. I love it.
So, Leslie, thank you for joining us. You guys are a little bit newer in town. You're not brand new. You guys have been here for a little bit, but let's just dive into all things what you have going on at Iron Valley.
So we came up here because we're out of Fernandina's, where we all kind of started out of.
Okay.
And then we opened an office in St. Augustine, and we wanted to bring that same customer service and fun and make that transaction an experience instead of just another, I'm selling or buying a home. Take care of people, take care of agents. It's important in our business line.
Yeah, so you started in Fernandina. So, did you come and just check out Camden and fall in love with it?
Well,
that's what happened to me.
Well, I think that's what happens with a lot of people, right?
Yes.
The acquaintance of the town reminds you of Fernandina. The acquaintance of the town, you sit at that locals, kind of where the conversations begin, right?
Yes.
Like sitting out there, you're watching over the water. And
guys, if you haven't been to locals, you need to get there because it is a very pretty view, good food.
We made sure that when we had our event, we made sure that we had locals come out and bring some food.
Listen, locals, Chris does a great job. All his staff and his team there, they're amazing. So, yes, okay. So it all happened at locals. And
that's kind of where the conversation, we just sat out there. One of our agents, because we, we border right to where Georgia is, they were like, Leslie, I have my Georgia license. Can we open both? And I'm like, oh, really? Do I have time to do all this?
And the answer is always no, but we say yes.
And I just have loved, girl, how people have just embraced our company. And I love watching these agents grow and people that have come over to us of what can we do to make things good for you? And then watching these buyers and these sellers, it's a different real estate transaction.
Yeah. And, Camden County as a whole is growing so much. So it's constantly right now, we feel like it's constantly changing. Trees coming down. Things coming up. So it's an exciting time to be in Camden County.
It is. And you got to remember the smart growth aspect. Same thing I probably complained to my commission over the years is you got to remember your smart growth. You got to, when you grow, you got to think about where are we going to be, the infrastructure costs, the pieces like that. And I think what we've seen in Nassau County, they've done a pretty good job at trying to control that.
Yeah.
I come from Central Florida where we didn't. We just
gotcha.
And then we're like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
And then you're putting roads in 10 years later and the traffic's horrible and the way of life is just changed. And so you have that. And Fernandina, I've called this home for 10 years and I've really enjoyed coming up to St. Mary's and really getting to know the area and just meeting the people. The people are amazing.
That's what I tell everybody. You meet so many people here that will be a part of your life, the rest of your life, no matter where you are. But then everybody in general is just so kind.
Yes. It's that real Georgia. I think when I moved up from Central Florida, that's what a lot of people said to me. Right?
Oh, yeah.
This is more Georgia than it is Florida. Well, back in the day when I was a kid growing up, Central Florida was the South.
Yeah.
And then over time it changed.
Yeah.
And that's okay too. That's okay. It's just part of continued hopefully smart growth.
Yes. Now, how many agents do you have on your team?
I think we have 10 between all three offices. We have around 100, 103, I think.
Ooh.
So, yeah, we stay busy. Agents like our compensation plan.
Yeah, they would have to.
And then, we do a lot of training. And that's the biggest thing is like making sure people understand the laws and making sure people take care of people.
Mm-hmm.
This is not just like someone's going out and buying a thing of lipstick. They're buying a house.
Yes. And for a lot of people, it's the biggest purchase they're ever going to make in their lives,
That's the biggest thing. It's their investment. Some of these people, like when they're buying, they're looking to retire or when they want to flip it, especially in this military town. They're going to go buy a house in this local area. Hopefully, when they move to 4 to 8 years, they're able to cash out and act like either they didn't ever pay rent or they made a little money on the outskirts of the other side of it. So
now, you were talking about training and knowing the laws and stuff. Even training them in Camden. I know you guys have done that, like on, learning and making them make sure they know this area, not just, willy-nilly coming up here and selling a house. It's, you guys are involved.
You need to know the community. You need to know the different projects that are coming in town. Knowledge is power in real estate. The more training you do, the more understanding of the community. It makes it a lot easier to do our job.
Yeah. And you're in downtown St. Mary's.
We are.
You're seeing a lot change and growth happen with I know they just put up those little units for just little incubator businesses.
They are so cute.
Aren't they?
Like that little market. I'm over there going, whoever concepted this, I want to shake their hand.
Right.
This is great.
And you've got the Santa Maria right next to y'all.
Watching that develop over the last year. Wow. What an incredible transformation they've done on that building.
Yeah. And next to you is Foxtail Toys, right?
Yep. Super great people.
Oh, they're so nice.
Yes, they are. And then the little hairdressing lady down the road, she's been running that business for years and takes good care of people.
Yeah. Now, what would you say has been your favorite thing about Camden County so far?
Honestly, the people.
Yeah.
Genuinely the people, just how receiving. Sometimes when you walk into a small town, people are like, oh, who are you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure, girl.
And I haven't really had a lot of that. It's been more, how can we help you?
Yeah.
And
that's good to hear.
That feels good,
because we can be protective of Camden. We're like, wait, who's this coming in?
I think maybe they realized I wasn't coming in here to be I'm not trying to change things. I just want to be part of things.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I love that so much. Now, can you tell us anything that you're kind of seeing in the market? I know that for a while it was a little slow.
I think we're still there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Are we still there? Are we starting to? Is there any light at the end of the tunnel coming back up?
I always say in real estate, I wish I had a crystal ball. I'd be a billionaire girl.
I'd have you sitting in that office in there. Okay, tell me what's next.
Right.
But go ahead. Yeah.
But right now, did they, when the feds want to hold the rates, we're probably going to still hold. I think over the next, and I don't have a crystal ball, but I think over the next year, it's going to be a little tough. I think it's going to be a little bit tougher on the sellers than what it once was. We're kind of back to what they call a normal market.
Okay.
You go out of that COVID market. The COVID market was insane. I cried a lot during that because I couldn't get people houses, like young people trying to just start their life.
Yeah.
And then you come into where we're at now and, people were saying, we want affordable housing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How else do you make it affordable?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be tough for people that are in that season where they want to sell now.
Yeah.
You're going to have to be patient and watch the market.
Yeah.
On the buyer side, it's just finding your right house. What is your vibe? Where do you want to live?
Mm-hmm.
Investors, same thing. It's there. Some investors that I know are sitting on the background going, okay. I'm about ready to step back in again.
Okay. What we doing? Yeah.
And, so it's a very different market right now. And I think that we just, not bad, not good. It's market does what the market does.
Yeah.
And, you have an inventory that's high and buyers are not all over the place right now. So,
I always, once I learned how real estate, how it's paid and all, all the things. I'm like, ooh, you got to be a money manager for times like this, and it's very difficult. And I commend you guys for what you do. You've got to stay on top of things and constantly work even when you're off, and
Girl, one of my favorite things when people say, "Oh, real estate's so easy." Oh, yes, please come.
So easy.
Just come do it for a little bit, because you got to remember, not a ton of people actually make it in this business.
Yeah.
And it's because they don't have the work ethic to get through. You've got to answer your phone. You've got to talk to people. People, this is their largest investment. And you always have to have that in your mind.
Yes. Like I saw on Facebook this past weekend, I think, a real estate agent that I knew, she was like, get your real estate agent that answers the phone on the boat, on a Saturday. And I'm like, wow, you gotta be available.
You have to be available. This is not a 9-to-5 job. I mean, some of these customers will call, and sometimes you have to put some guidelines in with certain people.
Oh yeah.
Just to protect your own peace. You can't take calls at 2 a.m. in the morning because you just walked out of the bar and you want to make a phone call.
Right. Things might not turn out okay.
We also have to sleep.
Yes. Now I have a question as far as what would you tell somebody that, I don't know, is looking to maybe sell their house themselves or go about it themselves as opposed to getting a professional that knows, like, what would you tell them if they were...
I mean, I've picked up some really great houses because you sold it yourself and got my buyers some good deals.
Yeah.
Please keep doing it.
Yeah.
I hate to say that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes sellers really feel like they, I know the market. I mean, my favorite thing is, I've bought and sold 20 houses. Well, I did that last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
My agency, it's constant conversation of, and it's hard because it is everybody is different. There's nobody the same. And so some people, well, this is what my house is worth and you can't change it. And that's okay. But I also have the right to say, okay, well, I don't want to spend my time and fight you on your business.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not to be unloving. It's to be, I'm here to do a job and I want to do it well. And I want to make sure you get the most maximized out of your home. And when you're trying to sell your own home, sometimes you don't know how to maximize those opportunities. And that's a good real estate professional can walk in and tell you how to maximize those places.
But y'all also stay like on top of, I hate to say the word rules or laws, but those things all apply in this world. Oh, yeah. And I think knowing and being, educated on that, I don't have time to be educated on that, nor do I love all the terms and all the rate this and, inspection and that's just a lot. Like so for me, I'm like, please get somebody in here that knows what they're doing, but I think people, it seems like I could do that. Like real estate is easy, and I just want people to know that there is a huge advantage to getting a real estate professional.
They actually say that, numbers always change. One person says something and one person says another. But some of the articles I've read, you can actually make up to 6% more on your home by using a professional real estate agent. That's at the very minimum, because most of us know how to price the market and get your house ready.
Yes.
Right? Like your dirty drawers laying on the floor is probably not a good idea when a buyer walks in.
Right. Yeah. But like it's just the little things like that. And, y'all are trained to do it. You know what you're doing. So I just think there's such an advantage, that I wish people would understand. And I think a lot of people now are going through, real estate agents, and am I saying that right? Is it agents? Realtors. I always get it confused.
Well, there's a real estate agent that has their license, and then there's a realtor that actually goes through the training and follows our code of ethics.
Okay.
So we have two different, so you have a state law and an R law and your local MLS stuff that you have to, not law, but standards of practice. And then you have your MLS rules that you have to follow, and and it's okay. It's because what they're trying to do is make sure the professionalism of our business is high end. And you can either be the Ritz-Carlton of real estate agent realtors, or you could be the used car salesperson. I professionally and personally feel like agents should really go for the Ritz-Carlton feel. give them the experience, take a lot of the stress and explain to people. Communication is key in our business.
Oh, 100%. Now, have you seen, where are people coming from that you've seen move in here? Like your customers, are they coming, from north, south, east, west? Where are they coming from?
North, some of them coming out of Florida, some of them coming, military move, especially for this town is pretty large.
Yeah.
But a lot of you're going to see the Northerners come down. They did that. And I don't understand it all. I'm not a tax attorney.
Yeah.
But there's some retirement piece that has changed in the state that has made it more lucrative for people to retire in Georgia. And it's kind of mimicked what Florida was of why people were coming to Florida.
Taking away their state taxes, I believe. Yeah. Or eliminating there's something. Yeah, I don't want to speak on it because that is something I should know off the top of my head, but here we are.
It's okay because I'd rather not speak on it because I don't want to be held to that standard and then it changes 6 months from now when someone says, hey.
Well, I like to ask because, we always ask okay, well, where's everybody coming from? Outside of the base, we know they're going to come from Washington and Connecticut and Hawaii and some of those places, but we never know as far as actually, retirees moving or people just relocating out of, not in the military. Where are they coming from? So I like to ask my people, what are you seeing? And I've heard a ton from Florida, and somebody was telling me that it was the something with insurance.
The insurance is very high in Florida right now, right? Because and they're trying to do something at the state level, but it's going to take time for that to happen. They've done a lot of things to try to curb that, but the insurance because of the hurricanes.
Is that what is the hurricanes flood insurance?
It's the flood insurance. Well, no, just insurance overall because of the hurricanes. It doesn't even go into the flood area. Wow. It's just you've had a large increase in insurance. Now they are trying to address it and trying to fix it, but we haven't had hurricanes in 2 years. Cross our fingers.
Girl. Oof. Well, I just think it's just knowing what's coming. I also have heard some from Louisiana, New York, New Jersey, those kind of areas. It's an exciting time to be in Camden County.
You know what? This is a great county. It's going to continue to grow. Just hopefully the smart growth goes in. And I think that's probably where you guys as a chamber have probably helped maneuver that a lot. And the last thing you want to do is build it up so much that nobody can move.
Yeah.
And they sit in traffic for the next 10 hours trying to
listen, I'm pretty sure Camden County will revolt before that happens.
And sometimes that revolt's okay. Fernandina's been doing real good at revolting.
They have, yeah. Ooh. I'm glad we're over here.
Yeah.
But there's, just lots of good things going on. I kind of wanted to ask you too, what do you think sets your Iron Valley, what do you think sets you apart from everybody else?
The brokerage. We're still mom and pop. We're still, even though we carry a large brand, we're local in the community. We still want to help our community. We offer the agents great compensation plans and we're not the brokerage that's going to get to be billionaires off of it, right? We're never going to be a billionaire off of Iron Valley real estate, but we were all realtors and we got fed up with everybody taking all of our money on our hard work. And that was the whole reason why when we went to go open, very true.
That's really cool.
When we started this, we looked at a lot of different brokerages and this one made it easy for the agent to make money. We'll never get rich off of it.
Right.
But we will be able to help agents and guide agents and give them training. And my favorite thing in life is see someone that walks into my door that has no idea how to sell a house, but they've got the real estate license.
Yep. And a smile. I'm ready.
They got a personality.
Yes.
And they want to grow and they want to be successful and they want to learn and they want that mom that's out there or that gentleman that's over there trying to provide for his family. And because we have such different personalities, us four that are a partnership in this company, we all bring a different level of, one of my guys, it's all about money. Yeah. One of my other guys, he loves to train. Me, I always say I'm the squirrel.
Me too.
All over the place.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Yeah. Because we all balance each other very, very well. And we keep each other going and we keep each other in check. And that's what continues. That's a lot of the success stories as of our agency. We don't have turnover.
I love it.
Our biggest thing is when you come into work for us, if you can't sell 2 things a year, we're not the brokerage for you.
Yeah.
We're not here to hold people's license. We want people to be successful.
Yeah. But I think that's awesome. And I love that y'all were like, you know what? Let's band together and make this happen, getting fed up with something. And I think sometimes those are the best, the best flowers come out of weedy gardens, like trying to figure out.
Where do you go next? What do you do next? It's, and it's okay.
You see a problem that's not working for you.
Right.
And you create something that does work, and I love those kind of stories,
It was just.
Because it's not easy.
No, never easy. But if you're doing it for the right
reasons, yeah,
it's all worth it.
Yeah.
You do the things for the right reasons. And I've told my children this. I'm a single mom. I've raised my kids by myself my whole life.
Yeah.
And I've told those girls, if you do what you love to do every day, it don't feel like you go to work.
Yeah.
And my dad when I was 21 years old. I went to my dad and I said, I want to be a realtor. Nope. You're not old enough yet. And I said, why not? And he goes, you'll understand when you get older. So I went to the tourism business for my first, 20 years of my career.
Okay.
And then the last 10, I've been in this. And so I moved here 10 years ago and I understood sales and marketing. I understood competition, but you don't have to be ugly in competition. You can take care of each other. There's a way to build a community with competition.
Yeah. I've never shied away from competition. I welcome it. And I even love it in the chamber. I love having, almost all the real estate, agents or companies, brokerages rather, are in the chamber, but y'all all will band together and work together and, I love the Association of Realtors that y'all all coming together and y'all have done some amazing things in the community. I just think it's great. And, I don't know. I love it. Now, y'all are a great addition here in Camden County, and we're glad to have you.
Well, thank you. It's the one thing that's beautiful about realtors is most of us got a really good heart. Most of us want to help our community, and we volunteer in a lot of places. People don't realize we're volunteering to keep the systems going.
And too, like a lot of y'all are people.
We like
so people. You like the people, and it's not like they're getting on your nerves or wanting to do all these things. Like you become family, and I like that.
You can't have a lot of judgment. You got to understand, love people where they're at. And if you can learn to love people where they're at, that's kind of where
it's the key to life. Agreed. Well, Leslie, I thank you for joining me. What else? I could talk to you all day about this stuff because this gets my heart all happy. But what was there? Is there anything I missed that before we get to address, phone number, and all that stuff that you want to say today or get out to Camden County?
Just thank you guys for welcoming us. Yay. Thanks for being kind. Thanks for popping by our office and saying hello. Thank you for just making us not feel like we weren't welcome.
I love that so much.
That's a big thing for me,
Yeah, it is. And it should be for everybody, if we all cared a little bit more about kinds of things. Well, good deal. Well, please tell everybody, I know we kind of hinted around where you were located, but tell them the address, if they want to stop by, just how they can get a hold of you, all the things.
Well, when you guys are picking up your kids sitting outside the school, you're generally in our parking lot, right?
Literally. Yes.
And if you ever want to come in and grab a cup of water or grab a bottle of water, we're always there for you because we know it's hot when the school starts.
Listen, it's hot now. I don't know how these teachers are going back. I don't know how these football players and band and all are practicing in this heat. It's a lot.
Girl, we call this Insta sweat season.
Like seriously. And like yesterday around 5, I went outside and it was like almost wet in the air. Like, and I'm just like, it was so hot and like, oh, yes. But we'll get through it. The cold weather is coming eventually. But yeah, go ahead. And you're in between, just so people know, Magic Market and Foxtel Toys.
That's it. Gotcha. Old antique store.
Yes. But yeah, you guys are located there. Website, phone number, all the things.
Iron Valley Real Estate, coastalgeorgia.com. And you can reach to my cell phone because I don't know the office number, let me be honest.
That's okay.
But it's 407-832-5680. I do answer my phone unless I'm sitting somewhere like that. Then I'll get to you as soon as I get out.
Listen, I get it. Well, Leslie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for jumping in to our community and getting involved and and loving on our people, and just creating a space where agents can learn if they want. They get trained, their questions will get answered, and they are trained very well by, liking people and being there for people and providing customer service. So we appreciate you very much.
You better have the high level of customer service. That's what it's all about.
Got to. Well, thank you so much, Leslie. All right, guys, you have caught episode 111 of the Getting in Your Business podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe, and reach out to Iron Valley Real Estate, Coastal Georgia.